I am refilming this because this was actually supposed to be a part of tomorrow's reading, but then it's going to be too long. So I'm posting this before the weekend reading, so that you guys can have a little spell, a little juju, a little magic. And I'm very excited to share this with you guys because this is well fitting, and I really hope this is going to help you. Well, hello! Yes, I forgot to pull a card from this. So we are going to do it right here, right now. But now we're also outside, right? And it is jacket time because it is getting colder, even if the sun is shining. It's very windy today. So you guys are getting a little bit of everything today. Let's see. I can't remember how they work, but we are going to see that. Oh, ooh, okay. They are mixing with nature. I forgot how beautiful this deck is because it has magic inside. Daily shower. That's very important. Plus we have, what you call that, dragonfly, right? Okay, people, let's see. A spell card. Get your inner witch ready. Or what is the male witch? Warlock. Your inner witch or warlock. Let's see. What is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to do? Well, makes sense that we do it outside because of nature, spirits, right? Protection. Stopping difficult neighbors. Okay. Are you guys dealing with a difficult neighbor? It could, I want to say, also be if you are working in a place where you have a neighbor sitting next to you or something, it could be that, right? We definitely don't have any difficult neighbors here, but a neighbor, I feel, can be many different things because, like I said, it can be someone at work, someone you're sitting next to, working together with. Yeah. Okay, listen. Whether they be noisy. No, okay. Whether they be noisy, or argumentative, okay, disruptive neighbors can often be stopped once and for all with the calming energy of datolite crystal. Materials you need is the datolite crystal. I actually don't think I have that. I don't know what kind of crystal that is. But if you don't have datolite crystal, you can put the energy from datolite crystal into clear quartz. A clear quartz. Or I feel there is another crystal you can do that with. Is it citrine? I don't know if selenite. I don't think you can do it with selenite, but with citrine, you definitely can. Wow. You also need a framed picture of an angel or goddess, so you can choose whatever you want. If it's the goddess Freya, because I love to use Freya, or if it's Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael, oh, I just saw with that a bird, but it actually looked like a big feather just swooping into a tree, but it was probably a bird, but it just, wow. Okay, anyway, Archangel Michael is the angel that like cuts ties with the past or whatever is not good for us. So try to just tap into your energy and see what angel or goddess do I want to work with. You need a large lavender scented altar candle, but you can also use a white candle and just rub some lavender oil or scatter lavender around it. Yeah, can put the energy, sympathetic magic. Hallelujah for microphones today, right? Am I right? This is going to be the longest daily weekend reading of all times. While empowering your stone, imagine the people next door or next to you being perfect neighbors. Or if they are nosy, visualize them being uninterested in your affairs. I will say this doesn't have to be a neighbor. This can actually also just be whoever in your life. Someone who's nosy, someone who's loud or aggressive or whatever. Yeah. If they are nosy, visualize them being uninterested in your affairs. If they are noisy, visualize them pursuing quieter activities. Maybe you are living at a construction site or your neighbors are doing something with construction. Yeah, or again, if you are living in a city where there is a lot of neighbors, that would actually also make sense, right? Continue this meditation for a few minutes. Take the picture of the angel or goddess and hang it on a wall in your home so it faces your neighbor's property. How funny is it that I'm actually supposed to do this outside where there is neighbors? The only neighbors that we have had problems with is the ones that way, and the ones that's like further down. There is an older man who is always complaining about everything. So maybe this actually does fit, right? But the neighbor here and the new neighbors are lovely. We love them. Okay. It's actually the neighbors that we have here is actually the neighbors that has had Waylon. By the way, that's actually something I wanted to say. We need to find a new name for the new rooster. Like someone mentioned in a comment, it doesn't even sound like a Waylon, so we need a new name. What is the new name for the new rooster, people? Okay, we are back. Face your neighbor's property. If you live in an apartment and the neighbor is above or below you, hang it somewhere in the center of your home. Set a small table below the picture. Rest the candle there. Place the crystal on the floor underneath the table. Light the candle and say the following spell 12 times. I hate when they do that. I do want to be honest. You do not need to say something 12 times. It depends on the energy that you put into the spell. Yes. Okay. But also what I want to say, if the only thing that you have is, let's say, clear quartz or selenite, you can actually put selenite around your apartment, maybe close to where the neighbor is, and then say a little spell, maybe even this spell, or just say an intention for peace or for whatever it is that you need. But let's read this up again. Like I say, you actually just need to say it one time. I will say one time, once. Hear me, angel goddess, hear my calls. Bless those who dwell outside these walls. Quiet their lifestyle, soothe their space, so we live in peace each in our place. Obviously, you can use this for, your own home if there is something, arguments, or if you actually have a family member who has arguments in their home, around their home, then you can help them with this. Let the candle burn for a few hours, then relight it every evening until it burns out completely. Repeat the spell as needed to ensure that you live in peace. And like I mentioned, this is going, oh, little baby butterfly. Sign, rebirth, new beginning. One thing that I also want to say when it comes to this, like lighting the candle and lighting it over and over, if you have the tiny birthday candles, you can use that and let it burn out, because once you have put your intention into it, you don't need to do it more times. Obviously, if you feel like the energy is still heavy, you can do it again, but one time is enough. One time is enough. Believe in yourself. Wait. So I hope that this helped you. If you want to take a screenshot, I will put it here. If you want to read it yourself. And here's the picture again. Again, thank you for whoever sent me this. I don't know if you're still a part of my channel, but I love and adore it, and I'm going to use it more. But I hope you guys are going to have a magical day, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's very magical weekend reading. If you guys want me to post it a little bit earlier, so you have access earlier, let me know.